Can't help but grind when I'm in the hood. I'm down bad, but this money make me feel good. I'm in the kitchen with this bag, trying to cook some good. And if my wops come back, then I know it's good. I said I can't help but grind when I'm in the hood. I'm down bad, but this money make me feel good. I'm in the kitchen with this bag, trying to cook some good.
Yo, 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 yo. It's time for that Coach for the Streets podcast. We back in the streets tonight. And we got my dog Slum 1200 on the show tonight. You know what I mean? My dog Slum 1200 representing that NO. Get it.
What's popping? What's popping with y'all, man? You already know I'm grateful for the opportunity, you hear me?
Always, my brother. Always, man. You know how we do it. You feel me? So it's been a lot going on in the industry as far as, with all these snitch allegations, some that we have never seen in the rap game. We ain't never seen this. You did what I'm
Right.
saying? And your boy Boosie is basically trying to be the spokesperson of the streets. How you feel about that, bro?
I can't really say how I feel about him being a spokesperson of the street, like, cause he can't speak for everybody in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
everybody be having their own opinions and, you know what I'm saying, their own views on certain situations. So to say that, you know what I'm saying, is to really say like you still out there in the street, and we know he not out there in the street. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that shit just be crazy. I be feeling like, I don't know. I be feeling like Boosie, like he be focused on the wrong stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he focused on the wrong things. Like, dude, album ain't set number 500 copies. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about if you speaking for the streets, then you feel me? They got a lot of people out there in the streets, so you supposed to have way more than 500 sales. You feel what I'm
That's
saying? So
true.
obviously the streets ain't fucking with you like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he portraying it. You know what I'm saying? But I just be feeling like he did a lot of that to himself as well, because I feel like once a artist reach a certain point, they shouldn't be on social media like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could be on there here and there, but I feel like that take away from the artist. Like people constantly seeing you on there. That's like an artist that blow up and still be in the hood. You feel me? Like it ain't gonna be no he like when people see him, they not gonna be starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they always seeing you, so that take away from the caliber of the artist. You feel what I'm saying? Like people be like, oh man, I always see him. That ain't nobody. You feel what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
if you basically like tweaking them out, you feel me? Popping up every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
you will be more how I said, people will crave you more. People will crave your attention more. You know what I'm saying? But if you always giving them your attention, then they
It's
really
gonna be
not gonna care. You know
boring.
what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like going on with him. He too quick
Yeah.
to speak on a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And it's killing his character too, because when you come from the street, like how he come from the streets, and then you get to doing too much talking, we see what it does. He gets so much backlash. Now it's not backlash for saying certain things that offend certain people. It's almost like everything he say get a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because people getting tired of him opening his mouth every time
Yeah.
something happens.
Like his
Mm-hmm.
opinion is most important.
Right.
Like it's like, okay, he been to the feds before. Okay, when they come with situations with dudes being in cars, I know you wasn't in the Louisiana car speaking on a DC car. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So when you get back out here on the street, soon as a rapper, done did a feature with somebody, and the next thing you know, oh man, I ain't fuck with it. That nigga broke my heart. Like, bro, come on, man. You out the streets. And the crazy thing about it, you out on bond, you know what I mean, with your lead monitors. Why is you creating smoke with Lil Kodak?
Man, I don't know, bro. That all that just be foo-foo to me. Like if you from the streets, bro, none of that shit ain't gonna surprise you. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you gonna know ain't no rules in the street. Anything goes. This been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? So nothing don't surprise me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I done seen it all. None of that shit surprises me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm damn sure ain't about to let no other man be talking about no nigga broke my heart, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That shit ain't that serious, bro. Like
No,
niggas need to
it's
be worrying about their
Every
family and
like
keeping
that,
their
he's the
relationships right with
first
their
one to
mamas
be
and shit.
critical about how you feel about
What you say, Mafia?
it. Every time something happens, it's like he's the first one
mm-hmm.
critical about the situation, and it count the most.
Right, like he
Mm-hmm.
turned into
Yeah,
gossip,
when some of
gossip
that
person.
you just gotta let it be, especially when it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly. You can't just speak on everything, bro.
And that's the problem for real.
Like
He
everything
speak
happening,
on
you going on,
everything.
you going to your Instagram, going live, talking about somebody or talking about you tripping, son.
But what I
It,
can say in his defense though is a lot of times that he do speak up, it be like when he spoke about Rollo, spoke about Kodak, these people that he kind of had relationships with. So I can understand the disappointment over what you see that be going on with these people when you got a certain situation. You see what I'm saying going on with them.
Right,
But when it goes to other people, then it starts to get out of hand because now you're being a little bit too critical about a little bit of everything when it should only affect you if you have relationships with certain people that is happening
right.
to.
And
but see,
everything ain't for the internet, bro. Like,
No,
you
it
know,
right.
definitely ain't. And that's where
everything
when
ain't
you
for the
talking about
net,
street
bro.
niggas gonna get offended because you take it to the internet before you take
Mm-hmm.
it to them.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
you
Like,
know what, and you know what's crazy? In the beginning, when Vlad kept asking him about the TVG and Boosie fallout, he kept saying for so many interviews, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it." Next subject. But soon as something happened in another state dealing with somebody you done did a verse with, oh, you all out your body.
He talking about it freely too.
a hypocrite,
Yeah.
bro. He a hypocrite.
You
You know what I'm
apologize to
saying?
T.I. You gave T.I. a second chance because of the things that he done for you. But then you turn around and get back on the same paperwork thing, thinking you can govern a whole nother state. Oh, I don't think this old should be messing with yet. I don't think Florida should be let them people deal with what they got going on over there, man.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah, it's
mean?
politics. If he don't want to speak on Louisiana politics, which is fair because you don't want to put your own backyard out there like that. But you still should have enough respect not to put other people's backyard out like that if you don't want to put your own. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's why I'm mad with it. If you ain't gonna clean your own backyard, you can't be trying to clean nobody else shit.
That's facts. Because it's getting to the point where it's looking like Boosie saying F the whole industry. I'm against everybody.
That's because you got to look at the situation. The album sold 500 copies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He ain't getting no features from nobody like that's on in the industry like nobody major. Like whenever he
Mm-hmm.
do shit, it's like what up and coming artists that he basically could get a little juice off. You know what I'm saying? Little younger artists that's hot. He do a
Right.
feature with them. You know what I'm saying? And keep itself relevant. But I just feel like man, the
Right
Boosie
back
that
on.
everybody used to mess with and like that Boosie been gone. You feel me? Like, see when he came home from jail and he was laid back, calm, cool demeanor. That's how he should have
Yeah.
stayed.
Right. Right. Because he wasn't talking that much.
Hell no, man. And see that touchdown to cause hell album, man. Come on, man. That's what he was supposed to stay on.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what people wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? They won't hear about a lot of your story, like your story, basically. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know your story and know what you done been through, but like when you be on these platforms talking on Vlad and this, that, and the third, that's what you should be speaking on.
But
Right.
You
Boosie
feel me?
no
So that these
talking.
youngsters wouldn't go that
That
route. You
talk
feel me?
bag is like that rap bag. That's why he do it.
Exactly.
But the thing is, okay, you can do your thing on the podcast, but when you get to talking, going to indulging in folks' paperwork and all of this, like these niggas so focusing on paperwork so much that they ain't even rapping.
Man, I'm so tired of these niggas, bro. They got a lot of niggas out here just be worrying about the wrong shit, bro. If that
Yeah,
shit don't involve you or none of your people, it shouldn't even be. You shouldn't even be worrying about it.
not at all.
You feel me? You ain't doing no business with that person or whatever, man. Look, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And half these niggas be worrying about other grown ass men and other grown ass men situations and be having kids and shit that they out here neglecting, not taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Laying up on
Mm-hmm.
females and shit. Had the females out here struggling and shit, paying all the bills while you laying out here bullshitting around. You feel me? These
Mm-hmm.
niggas be focused on the wrong shit, dog.
Yeah, it do because he can't. A person can talk, but when you get if you get a call that somebody trying to give you a M for a verse, that hit different when you got bills and kids. I don't
Come
care.
on, man. Bro, M for a verse, bro. I ain't gotta do no business with him, bro. We ain't about to do no illegal activities, bro.
Not at all.
Like, you think I'm worrying about none of these? Ain't none of y'all ain't feeding none of y'all ain't putting no food on my table. Yeah, I'm about this gonna be an easy M. I ain't
Right.
doing no tripping.
This
We ain't
music,
running together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hanging, we ain't banging. So what the fuck? This business.
But it's
all business.
Kodak though, bro. Kodak top 5 street rapper in the new young generation. So for us to be seeing Kodak do this, it's a disappointment regardless of the money because niggas looking at the street
But
respect more.
But
but I
bro,
know
how
what
you gonna look at that when that shit is a myth, bro? The streets dead.
It definitely is, but we talking about the public though. They don't understand.
Man, the public don't give a either, man. Man, that shit gonna be over with in a week or two, bro. They gonna be on something else. You
true.
know what it is, bro. Everybody out here got short attention spans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
nigga just be focused on that shit for the time being, bro. That man
yeah,
feeding his family. You feel what I'm saying? Kodak ain't worrying about no motherfucker. And motherfucker shouldn't be worrying about how Kodak making his bread.
he's
Niggas should be
he's
worrying about getting their own bread.
he's still gonna pack shows out.
Man, come on, man.
He's still
That
gonna
man
pack
ain't tripping
shows
off
out.
none of that shit, son. They got a lot of people out here that nigga been doing business with and doing business with now. That's rats.
That's that.
You feel me? Who
Mm-hmm.
nigga don't even know. They got bloggers and everything that nigga get up here and watch that, you know what I'm saying, paperwork that
Right.
they on and all type of shit. And
Mm-hmm.
they be out here doing that for the community. Cause fucking people life up, posting niggas paperwork and all this shit. You put niggas' families in danger with that shit.
That's
Cause
what
what if
I
nigga can't
said.
catch the nigga and catch one of his people? That's gonna be your work. Cause
And
you
Mm-hmm.
they
out here
pick and
doing that, and
choose.
some of them niggas be having paperwork on themselves and be out here putting niggas shit out. Like
And they
all that
pick and
shit just be
choose who to
negative
be
energy to
critical
me,
on. You
evil
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
Certain people gonna get the criticism more than others. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like Gunna got it more than others.
Right.
Takashi got it more than others by right. But I'm saying, like, then you got niggas like Boston Richie. He didn't get it like Gunna got it. He
Right.
didn't get
People
it
Yeah.
got
like
picks.
they picking and choosing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
And,
it's
and,
like,
and
bro, a lot of that shit be coming from niggas ops, bro. A lot of
right.
that shit just don't be factual
And
law,
and, and
bro.
and let's just be honest. Me and Paint talk about it all the time. It come from the police too, man.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
police too.
Because a nigga can't just go get a nigga interrogation tape like that.
Man,
Yeah.
you know how that shit go, bro.
Police
Nigga got
put
they
that
got
out.
nigga, the police ain't exempt from being an op. They got police from certain hoods that still gang banging. They just police.
Man,
True.
police got YouTube channels too.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. You don't think niggas got niggas out their hood that's polices that could get them shit on niggas?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, man. You know how that shit go, man. On nothing changed but the players, bro.
Real talk.
Straight up.
You feel me? I had a partner that was a police.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Stop me,
Right.
never take me down. Then caught me with shit and everything. Him and his partner. Man, let him go.
Right.
So I know how that shit go, bro. And this nigga still the police. I just recently saw him like 3 months ago.
Mm. Some niggas get blessings.
Real talk.
Yeah.
But
So
Chad, bro, they got a lot of foo-foo shit be going on. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing shit and I just be focusing on other shit, bro. I'm trying to get
that's
that
why the
cheat
music,
code,
that's
bro.
why the music scene is dead. Motherfuckers scared to drop something.
And when they do drop, it's the quality not there like it used to be, bro.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
like,
because all that shit falling off. Like
It's like
niggas be too
24
sloppy.
hours. It's like 24-hour playlist music. I'm gonna bump this today, and then tomorrow I'm straight on this.
Right.
You know what I
It's
You
mean?
know, I'm
over
Cause
with.
supposed
music
to
don't
be
have no
on.
timeless vibe to it. Like we still listening to Cash Money music from back in the day. No Limit. Name me something from a new artist in the last 10 years that after a year passed, you still listening to them. It ain't nobody, bruh.
It ain't,
Who?
bro. We
Who?
still
Nah.
listening to
You might
Goody Mob,
occasionally go listen to
Outkast.
old, yeah, shit like that. It's 20 years later, we still bump the old Snoop, the old
All of that.
we don't go too far back with these dudes. We waiting for the next one because it was only 2 on that joint. So we gotta wait
Yeah.
for the next joint because it's probably gonna
Yep.
be 2 on there. Whereas back in the day, niggas took a year probably put an album together. So by the time you heard the project,
It
it
was
was a
perfection.
classic piece of work where you could just let the intros play, the interludes play, the skits play into the music, and you could do that all the whole 20-something songs too.
Right.
True. True.
Music ain't like that no more, man.
And
It's
that's
It
not.
don't matter who
and
it
you
is.
know
Even
what's
Drake got
crazy?
skippable songs.
That's why people like Sexy Red blew past all these gangster rappers.
All the
Cause she
females
bringing the
blew past the
vibes back.
gangster
She
rappers,
got
and they lasting long. Look at Ice Spice.
all
We
of
didn't
them.
watch every drill rapper either die or get caught up in a Rico from the East Coast. She continuing now. She with Drake and she blowing. She moving around with Drake and stuff. She's
Mm-hmm.
outlasting the females outlasting everybody. Look what's
You
going on
already
in
know.
Memphis. All that's going on in Memphis. Granted, it's a whole bunch of rappers being successful, but Glorilla at the top
Mm-hmm.
because that ain't got nothing to do with her.
Right.
They
Glow be
ain't
laid
promoting
back.
that. That's why women kind of. Me and Cub was talking about this the other day. They saving hip hop, bro,
Mm-hmm. They bringing the vibes back.
because the vibe has been missing for a long time.
But she ain't
Every
come in the game on no rah-rah shit though. She really came in the game
nah,
laid back, chilling. Like that's what it gotta be, man. Like you ain't portraying to be nothing you ain't. You gonna last,
nah.
man. If you out here on some acting shit, out here acting like you this and you that, it's gonna happen to you.
It's gonna
Just,
happen to you.
just like Sexy Red. Everybody, oh, her music trash, whoop whoop. But she bringing the vibes, nigga. She got the white crowd now. It's over. She out of here.
Yeah,
Once you reach them white people, I don't care what the black
it's
people
over
saying
with.
about it, it's over with.
It's
Yeah, it's
over
over
with.
with.
It's over
Yeah.
with.
She don't even want 40K for a verse no more. She don't went up.
But that's how
Leave.
easy it is to make it in the world now because it's digital. So if you know how to
Right.
manipulate the digital world, that bag is crazy. You don't have to chase the fame and the record deal. You can do all of this on your own if you're willing to take the time and do it right.
Right.
Why you think a
And
lot of YouTubers starting to make more money than a lot of up and coming rappers that got to sign a 360 deal? The YouTuber, he putting 2, 3 episodes out every day. He probably making more monthly money without having to publicly appear nowhere. It's easy money. Where a rapper got to
true.
go here, there, perform here, talk to them, go on the radio, press runs, pop ups, and then you
All that.
still giving the majority of your money to these folks while you doing all this work.
All this work, bro.
You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Hmm.
The
Blood,
game is
sweat, and tears.
crazy.
That's and that's the thing. I don't know if you watch No Rap podcast or Sloan, but I'm tuned in to you people down there that got the part. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
And they were saying the pros and cons of paying for a verse from Boosie. Like, is it worth it? Is that 1,500 or
It didn't
two?
work though. It didn't work for so many people. So it's hard to say it don't work. Like it worked for Kodak.
Shit, if he paying 15, if you paying Boosie 1,500 for a verse, hell yeah, it's worth it. That ain't
Even the
nothing. It's like
fifteen
he
I mean,
showing you
thousand, because you
love.
got to think a lot of these niggas want 40, 50,
I
60.
mean, he don't
Some of
want
these niggas want
1,500. Let me
100,
take that back.
200. Like, come on, bruh.
I meant to say he want 10 or 15. I ain't gonna say
And during
1,500.
Christmas
That's
time, Boosie want like 6,500, 7 bands for a feature video. Like,
They
you
ain't
could
bad.
win with that. Because he the type of nigga gonna show you love and he gonna post this on his IG. He ain't like them other niggas, man. Give me 1,500, I'll put it in my story. Man, Boosie about to cut his
he'll shoot a
IG on,
video.
get on there. Listen, man, me and my homeboy got the new joint. He gonna do all of that, and that's gonna kind of give you some traction. Long the product is good,
And you know he about shooting the videos with you.
and he a
True.
real brand. Every rapper that you gonna pay for a verse is not a brand, so you still got to work extra hard to put
I
some
agree.
video.
Right.
I agree. That made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. So you when you get Boosie on the verse, you're not paying just for Boosie, you paying for the brand too.
So
yeah.
that boy Casanova got 15, huh?
Yes,
He knew that
Lord.
was coming though. You
Yes,
can't get
indeed.
that. You can't get that. I'm the leader of this tag in the Rico, and the fact that you was participating and think you gonna walk out with 5 years. It ain't happening like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't happening like that.
Yeah. He knew they was gonna go on and railroad him.
And then he denounced the gang at the wrong time because you do that when you finna go to court to be found guilty for the whole shit. So now you got the gang on your back because they like, oh, you didn't put the set down, and you got to do 15 years of
When
hitting yards, and niggas like, oh yeah, you put down the flag down over the way, so yeah, like what we doing over here? So it's like now you got to do this for a decade and a half. You got to deal with what you was part of because you tried to disown it before you got sentenced.
So he got
Mhm.
15 years of pressure.
A hard time.
You should have just shut up because even denouncing the gang, you still got almost 20
The
years.
same time.
Yeah, you should have just went on ahead
It
and
was
just, you know what I
pointless.
mean, take it on the chin, gang leader, get 20 years.
Most likely he was gonna get the same thing, the 15 anyway.
Exactly. He waited too late anyway to try to show some type of remorse for his actions. You wait 2 weeks before you get sentenced to say, you know what I'm saying, the blood, I ain't no blood no more. Nigga, the system don't care. They like this. Listen, you was a blood, a
When you
crib.
came through the door.
When you did it, that's what you was. So that's the trouble you in right now.
Right. When you
They
came
don't
Yeah,
through the
they
care
door.
be
about
on some. They ain't having it. They done heard it all before.
all of it.
Man,
1,000 times.
well, how y'all feel about this Hassan Campbell disrespecting Gilly's son right after he passed, saying
Man,
that
who the
he
goof troop, bro?
like, bro, it wasn't even 24 hours,
But
dog.
you know what? We gotta blame the public more than we blame Hassan because the public clicking on that.
Yeah, that's what they
So
want.
they
That
push
negative
it in the
energy.
algorithm for us to see this and for it to be glorified even more and go viral and everybody talk about it. It's the public that's indulging in that bullshit.
Bro, majority of the world drawing off the negative force field, bro.
But if
True.
it happened to them and then somebody do it to them, they don't like that. Respect the game. When the shoe on the other foot, you gotta respect the game on both sides.
Right,
We
True.
talking about people grieving their family while somebody on YouTube making a mockery of them
right.
for some
Come
likes and
on,
some
man.
views, bro. It's getting terrible with that.
Man, all that shit just
That's
Y'all
gonna
want to
cause a
shadow
lot of
ban
smoke.
something and cancel niggas' channels, man. Cancel them for that.
see, you know what he
Yeah.
want? He want Gilly to get on there and go back and forth with him so he can get some clout from Gilly.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit fake, man. It's like that's too disrespectful, bro. Like how you gonna try to change the youth and get to the youth a grown man doing shit like that on the internet.
And he do it to everybody except East Coast niggas.
That's why I be
Yeah.
tripping out hard. Any one of these niggas be getting up here on the internet and arguing with each other. Son, like, man, you serious, man?
And the crazy thing about it, you gonna say, how is Gilly and Wallow got $100 million deal, but they son still in the hood? First of
What
all,
that got
Buddy
to do?
25 years old.
What that
That
got to do with it though?
he
It's rich
he
folks that got
25 years
kids that
old.
don't want to do
You
that
can't
don't
stop
want to
your
be
son
with
from
friends.
being in the hood if he won't be in the hood. That's where he gonna be at, no matter what you try to
Exactly.
do.
The man 25 years old,
And
man.
let's just be honest, they in Philly. How many places can you go where it ain't the hood?
Fuck, Gilly was in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
Like, come
safe
on, man.
nowhere when you walking around with a Rolex on and some necklaces on, man. It's you
Mm-hmm.
never know who on that type of time where they feel like today is the day I feel like I need to eat too.
Man, nigga
You
really
never
ain't safe
know.
nowhere no more.
Yeah. And then the first thing you say, oh, he was in the hood. Where the hell is Wallow and Gilly? They got $100 million deal, and his son mess around and get his snot box rocked.
You think he got that $100 million deal by running behind his son every day, all day? Hell
Hell
no.
no.
He didn't mention how Gilly was helping them with their career and doing all these other things. He helped a lot of artists, but he ain't talking about that. It's just you just can't wait to emphasize the fact that somebody went out like they did and to emphasize the fact who this person was connected to.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to destroy the
Can't
man
wait to
character,
do that.
make it seem like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gilly wasn't a good father to his son and all this
Yeah,
yada.
like
Mm-hmm.
come on, man.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's the thing that'll make a man pull up on you.
Play
You
with
know
my
what I
son,
mean?
man. Look, Gilly probably pull up on him,
The way
period.
Hassan went about that, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody from Philly would want to pull up on it.
As soon as he did it, I don't even think half of these dudes was bloggers. When I tell you that it was nothing but Philly dudes down the timeline going in on him like it's a no-fly zone. Don't even come this way.
Man, on everything. He didn't messed it up for himself everywhere. In Philly,
Yeah, because soon as it happened, all of
can you go where it ain't the hood?
Fuck, Gilly was in the street.
right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
Like, come
safe
on, man.
nowhere when you walking around with a Rolex on and some necklaces on, man. It's you
Mm-hmm.
never know who on that type of time where they feel like today is the day I feel like I need to eat too.
Man, nigga
You
really
never
ain't safe
know.
nowhere no more.
Yeah. And then the first thing you say, oh, he was in the hood. Where the hell is Wallow and Gilly? They got $100 million deal, and his son mess around and get his snot box rocked.
You think he got that $100 million deal by running behind his son every day, all day? Hell
Hell
no.
no.
He didn't mention how Gilly was helping them with their career and doing all these other things. He helped a lot of artists, but he ain't talking about that. It's just you just can't wait to emphasize the fact that somebody went out like they did and to emphasize the fact who this person was connected to.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to destroy the
Can't
man
wait to do
character,
that.
make it seem like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gilly wasn't a good father to his son and all this
Yeah,
yada.
like
Mm-hmm.
come on, man.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's the thing that'll make a man pull up on you.
Play
You
with
know
my
what I
son,
mean?
man. Look, Gilly probably pull up on him,
The way
period.
Hassan went about that, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody from Philly would want to pull up on it.
As soon as he did it, I don't even think half of these dudes was bloggers. When I tell you that it was nothing but Philly dudes down the timeline going in on him like it's a no-fly zone. Don't even come this way.
Man, on everything. He didn't messed it up for himself everywhere. In Philly,
Yeah, because soon as it happened, no, he ain't. He gonna be right in that living room doing blogs.
Yep, he ain't
He
going to
not
no
coming
Philly.
outside.
didn't he lose his channel, the one with 500,000?
Yep.
Okay, so now how many subscribers he got now? Because I don't even follow the new channel. I stopped watching the 500,000 once he started doing certain that I just didn't condone. I stopped watching them, bro. I don't even watch
456,000.
Charleston. I catch Charleston in my news feed on Facebook. You know how they got people that got these business channels with these faulty blog sites, whatever, and they be sharing people. I take something off of that I
Yeah.
see, and then I throw it on YouTube. I don't go to his YouTube. I don't even search for Charleston White on my YouTube. He ain't even in my search bar.
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, that's when you click, that's you condoning. It don't really
Yeah,
matter what
Charleston be
it is.
tripping too, bro. Like, he be tripping, bro. his message be
Yeah,
direct, bro. But
The people that
it's just
watch gotta
like
stop condoning these niggas, man. That's the only
it.
way you get rid of these niggas.
Yeah, I just don't like his approach, dog. A lot of the times, like he disrespectful
he
too,
just went in on Sexy Red for no reason.
talking about niggas' mamas and shit like that. That shit ain't cool, son.
Nah, like
No, it
this.
ain't. He talk about kids too, though. That nigga
All that
Charles
shit
is
he be doing,
terrible,
that shit ain't
but
cool.
Hassan was out of pocket right here with this.
Yeah, you don't
But he
play
be
with
having a
no.
good point with a lot of shit he be saying, Charleston. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah, he
feel like
do.
his approach be wrong sometimes.
It do.
Like
It just
what
be
he's
super harsh.
like. This what he say about Sexy Red. Can't now mother effer tell me I bet
Charleston,
this. Yeah, he said can't now mother effer tell me I bet this little dirty leg mother effer done burnt a few niggas with the cottage cheese, cum, and brown booty hole. I thought it was supposed to be pink. It's this. He ain't got no pics, bro.
He
but
don't,
he
bro.
attacking the right people though. When you get to attacking the women, man, they get you up out of here, man.
Yeah,
He
I
don't got
mean,
no pics and no filter at
They get
all.
you up out of here, man. When
them
you get to talking about them,
they in the comments standing up for her now. They like shit. What she got to do? What she did to you?
nothing. She probably don't even know this nigga.
That's just clout for him. You hear me? She
Shawty don't
popping. He
do.
about to mention her name.
He don't get no clout if they don't click though. That's what I'm saying. Like people that watch certain niggas, man, that kick this type of vibe out there. When you click, you condone.
Right. I don't watch none of that shit, bro.
I
So
mean,
they get in here and talk disrespectful about somebody kids, and it got 1 million views. Everybody that hit that button condone to what he was talking about.
That's what they want here.
true.
That's what
I
they want.
agree.
They drawing from the negative force.
It's a negative algorithm. Period.
Yeah, and they drawing from the negative force, bro. They ain't drawing from the positive
Negativity
force,
get
bro.
glorified more than positivity. How much do we see people talking about niggas come home from college, graduate? We always talk about first day out videos and welcome
Man,
home a nigga from jail. Like it's weird.
man, all you got to do is say, "I'm finna go live." They fighting, and watch how many people hit that like button.
You gonna go
Soon as you,
viral.
soon as all you gotta do is show the trees. Hit 400 views just that fast, cause they geeking just to see what the hell going on.
But make a video about synthetic food, that motherfucker gonna get 2 views.
You feel me? It's
Really
like
talking about some knowledge or some shit like that. Nigga ain't even gonna watch
Yeah,
the
niggas
shit.
don't want to hear that.
they is not going for it. They want to hear street stories, gangster stories, and nigga that's on the bull.
And that's it.
You know what I
They want nigga to
mean?
crash out.
Pretty
They
much.
won't hear from street crash dummies.
It's to the point where the internet really be instigating most of the beef.
Mm.
The
Them
internet
niggas
get
don't
you killed.
like
They
it's
do though. The
just
internet do though.
just like when girls get into it, you could be in the bed sleep. Next thing you know, your old lady done pop up. Oh, I know she ain't hopped on my post. You be like, man, if you don't take your ass to sleep and delete, shout it. Oh
It just go,
no,
it go up on
it go
2
up,
real quick.
it go up, and it carry on a couple of days.
And most industry people be having each other number, and they go to the internet still first when you could just go FaceTime.
Right.
Boosie,
That's how
Boosie,
I felt about that Boosie Kodak shit. I know you could get in touch
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Kodak.
yeah.
yeah. Because Boosie could have did that. In a lot of situations, Boosie could have did that,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't. He spoke first, like with the Rollo. Okay, you know Rollo got a phone in jail. Get with his people, tap you in, and y'all had that conversation
He
privately instead of publicly.
he
Then
he
maybe
said
y'all
they
hash it out
did.
a little bit better. But now y'all done went so far with it, it might not can't be
See,
hashed out.
the thing is, he say he did message Rollo, but the thing is, whatever was said in the messages should have stayed there.
But I think was that before he said something publicly though?
Yeah, that's what he said on the Breakfast Club. He said he told him that he ain't messing with it. Like, little nigga, I don't know who you think you fooling. You the police. That's what he said on the Breakfast
You
Club.
want to know my honest opinion though? I think by Boosie going through what he went through, standing tall, beating the situation, coming home, it makes him feel like he got the right to be extra critical of everybody that's going through something and they break a certain way or they
Well, he
fold
really
a certain
don't.
way.
He
He
really
definitely
don't.
don't. He definitely
Cause he
don't.
ain't even taking care of the boy he had out here doing that bullshit. You
It's
feel me? That
it's
man
it's
was a
it's kind of
juvenile.
hard to even choose a side with that because if this nigga tried to tell on you
But how you
and
think
then
Boosie got
recant his
out?
statement,
He
huh?
recanted.
Yeah,
That's
He
how
yeah,
was
but
Boosie
he
got out.
tried to throw you under the bus though, so it's a reasonable understanding of why he probably don't because of that.
But listen, bro. From one, Boosie was playing on the man. You giving the man $1,500 to do this, and come on, bro.
Yeah, penny
Let's
pinch.
look
that's
at the big picture, bro. This man is
that,
a juvenile. You're not even supposed to be leading him that way, period.
Yeah,
right.
You feel me? So you like to use people to do what you ain't gonna do,
now his life gone and you ain't there
and you ain't
Yeah.
there. You
at
feel me?
all.
Come on, you know what he was when you was around him, when you had him around you. You feel me? But when you was making them songs, when he was out here, Marlo Mike up in the back seat begging
He
for a
begging for
body
a
and all that, you
body.
was with it.
Yeah,
True.
Feel what I'm saying? Like, come
and
on,
that's
man.
true. And a lot of people don't talk about that. Granted, I see a few videos here and there about people that talk about it, but it ain't a. It's like we talking about this Kodak and Boosie thing. Stuff like that should be talked about a little bit more because people got to emphasize that as a hundred is Boosie seen, is certain things about him that people could be critical about too because
Right.
nigga, you ain't
Let
standing on
me let
100%
me
principles about a
let
lot of
me
shit
say
too.
let me say this, bro. And this just a fact, my nigga. Everybody done did something in their life that they ain't proud of.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody came in this world stiff 100, period. Being stiff, that shit come with time. You know what I mean? A
it do.
youngin' that's a teenager, he don't supposed to go by street morals and principles. He got too much room for error. He gonna
Hmm.
mess up 1,000 times before he get it right.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I mean? He ain't got no mature mindset, so you can't hold him accountable like no full grown up.
yeah.
Exactly. Cause you supposed the grown up, you supposed to be guiding him.
Uh-huh.
You feel what I'm saying? You
Facts.
supposed to be
And he
giving him
really
wisdom. You know
misled
what
him
I'm
more
saying?
than
Teaching
guided
him.
him, you know what I mean? And then left him, you know what I mean? And that's
Right.
why a lot of OGs today get a lot of backlash because they do more misleading than guiding them in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
go, hey, you don't do that. He like, so they go do this for me. All the things
Mm-hmm.
that he don't want to do, he gonna send you to do it. So yeah, you being misguided more than you being led in the right way.
Right.
So it ain't supposed to be no respect there because at the end of the day, all they seeing is niggas tell them to do stuff that they wouldn't do.
True.
Then you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. You got full control. You got money. You know what I'm saying? You got what everybody out here dying and striving for.
You can change somebody's situation.
Come on, man. You could have changed a lot of people's situations. At that time, if he would have started a record label, it would have blew all the way out the roof.
Yeah,
You feel
True.
what I'm saying? He had
True.
100 niggas around him. You feel me, man? That shit would have took all the way off, son.
Yeah. He had the
yeah,
world in his palm then.
He had him eating out his hand at that time.
Mm-hmm. He did. And the thing is, why people be on his top so much, because 1 minute you'll give us gospel music. Like today, he showed his I guess his new room done been decorated. Got God is everything, God this, God that. But you'll jump back on live and get right back into the street.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Lopsided, man.
Yeah, like you mislead. You know you got a million youngsters looking up to you. You their favorite rapper, bro. Lead these young folks right.
Bro, this internet poison to
Who?
some people,
Somebody
bro. This
said
shit
it,
infect
man.
people's minds, bro.
You
like
do.
possess some people, bro. When they get
And
on
they,
here, they just get ignorant, bro, and
and they
just turn
tune
into a
into it,
character,
and they
like
tune
somebody that
into
they
it
not.
more than the news. Like they watching YouTube more than the news.
Facts. Facts.
I doubt if digital cable making money because niggas watching YouTube.
Gotta think about it, bro. Anybody could be somebody on this internet, bro.
And the thing is, like I was saying, bro, if you 40 some years old or almost 40, you established, you got businesses, investments, chips, cologne, all this right here. The
You kind
last
of got to
thing,
stay away from a lot of that,
you got
even
to stay
speaking
away
on
from
it.
everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Would you worry about something way so many miles away from
And I don't
you?
think Boosie don't realize that's why he ain't getting where he trying to go. Like the
Exactly. When he
pinnacle,
came home, he was supposed
the
to stay
prime he
level
trying to
headed
get
and
to,
just
he
chill.
can't get there because certain things he say disable that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, see, when he came home, a lot of people wanted to work with him, bro. He should have
Mm-hmm.
just stayed on that type of time, focused on that music and running the bag all the way up. Not
Mm-hmm.
entertaining none of that other shit, staying off that social media, pop up on that bitch every now and then, like once or twice a month, just for the fans, holler at him and gone. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but
I think because he understand how much money you can make off of it by being controversial. He used that to his advantage, not realizing how much that hurts
how
what
much
he
that's
stand
affecting
for. You
him.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it
Mm-hmm.
really do affect what he stand for because you got people that looked at you as a fan of you being an artist to now you being so critical about certain things, they starting to look at you like, man, I don't
Want
be
to
like
deal with it.
the opinion all the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And niggas start looking at you a little bit different, and you can't afford that when you a brand because the minute you start doing that and they look at you different, the value of you become different. How can your brand grow still with a value though?
Right.
You know what I mean? It just can't.
Like he's slowing his own money up.
Yeah, he really holding his own bread up. Every time something happen, if you eat, whether you got a relationship with them or not, you all, yeah, I unfollowed them. Yeah, I ain't messing with that. And he should have did this. I can't deal with no nigga like you doing too much. Now you offending niggas before you even reach out to them.
Right.
Yeah, that's how he messed up. Like people wanting to work with him, always having an opinion on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And burning bridges with all the dudes that had major love for you, all because of your
Right.
opinion.
Messed up a
Like,
lot of relationships in the industry with people.
A lot because when you go at one person, you gotta understand that nigga got a whole army of people behind them too. So once you go against that one person, you lose that army behind them. You lose the entourage relationship too, nigga.
mm-hmm. All these dudes that was ready to ride and die for you just for the
You
cause.
lose that, bro. No soon you go against whatever they feel you win against.
Mm-hmm.
He just got into it with somebody and they was like, man, you had to sell your Rolls Royce and everything, man. Stay out of my
Kodak.
business. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
That was Kodak
that
said
was
that.
Kodak
Kodak.
said that.
Yeah, that
That's
was Yak.
crazy.
I mean, but this the thing right here, bro. Boo, you know a lot of rappers done got crushed. A million of them. So you supposed to, by as you being the OG, being the big dog, you supposed to clean
And
it
it
up.
and it's
Since you
press
want to
time,
be
nigga. You got the feds on your bumper, bruh. You don't need no confrontation.
right.
You don't need no reason for them to say, you know what, I think we should revoke his bond. He been causing problems and none of
Yeah,
that.
bro. You all on live throwing shots back at Kodak. Yeah, everybody
I
around
wouldn't
me
be saying
clutching.
nothing unless it got to do with business.
Bruh,
I ain't got no opinion about nothing right now. Cause I don't need that to be falling back on me.
Right.
this fool all out on bun going live saying everybody clutching. I got steppers too. Nigga, the feds is on your trail and you talking like you ain't got no worries.
I think Boosie don't want to leave that part of the game alone where you understand that he a street nigga. We know that already. It's
I was about
okay
to
to
say
grow
that.
into
That's
something
like
else.
in you. Like people see that. That's in you.
It's okay to be something else, Boosie, man.
Like I thought that was the objective, like to get
You
out the
got a second chance. Use it, nigga.
You just gave a whole what back? What he gave a bow back? Lethal injection. You just gave all
He
that
was on
back.
death row. Put it like that.
You
You
just
got off
left.
death row. You beat the charges. You got out. You shook the papers and all of that, only to end up back on papers fighting another case that you know they gonna attack you for simply because you escaped the system before.
Right. You know they don't like that.
No.
Once you beat them folks one time, it's like you just started a fire. That's how they look at it. Especially in my hometown. If you beat them, I promise you the pressure is gonna be just as worse when they see you again. Until you
Yeah.
get the hell on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some you got the man when them folks got you on ankle monitors and all that, but you gotta act like you got some sense because they don't care nothing about that little paper you making. You
No,
see
they
how they
don't
did
give a
42
damn, bro.
Dub?
And 42 Doug still sitting in there. We don't really know when he coming home. They trying to give him extra. It's just weird. Like, bro, we got to walk the right line when we get the money, bro. Niggas still want to do the street. Listen, it come a time where a nigga just gotta leave. For example, give me the money. I'll show you niggas what to do with it. That's all y'all gotta do.
Right,
Give it to me, and I'll show y'all what to do with it.
right.
Can't help but grind when I'm in the hood. I'm down bad, but this money make me feel